Okay, so stream's going to continue. As I said, welcome back, everybody. This is part of my Grom the Paunch release day stream. Okay, let's go ahead and just fight this. Well, Sartosa might pay us to go to war with them. Possible. I don't think they like us that much, but yeah, actually they will. If you're gonna go to war, you might as well see if someone else will pay you to do it. I don't want to leave any money on the table early game, especially.
Don't you dare. You might.
Okay. Once again, I think we're just looking for stuff to do at this point. We're just wanting to kill some stuff. Might be an auto. Yeah. We're gonna get a little injured here, but they don't have a ward or anything. We maybe could have gotten a better result out of that, but whatever. We'll just fight it. We should have pretty high replenishment from our thing. I think we're gonna sack it. I mean, if you do burn it, you do get some scrap and plunder. You do get 2 more reputation. Doesn't matter that much. I mean, if I was another content creator, I would just sit there and just multi-sack the same town over and over and over again early on, just to power level while I'm waiting on some of my lords. But I just don't like running it that way. I mean, we could just occupy it and let them take it back. I don't know where their army is. If we occupy it, actually, they could come and mess with us. Oh, okay, so they're running over here with their little squad. So they're about to take this back. I guess it's too late to sell that building, but we can try.
The Goblin King never loses.
Gonna go with Soul Blight. Lowers the cost by 3, lowers the cooldown. Don't really care about lowering the cost. I think so. Could also just get life leeching. Or magic. Maybe we just go with life leeching first. Okay, so we could just raid here, get some extra scrap, or we could just like dash, try to roll over here and see if we can take out Kelness next turn. Okay, so we're getting a lot of replenishment, but if they retake that town, maybe I messed that up. I should have gone here, because if they retake this town, which they're going to next turn, then I'm not going to get that replenishment. That's going to be kind of a feels bad. Hey, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. Okay, do I want to upgrade this for the Skulkers? Those are good. Definitely this, 100%. I need the Public Order, and I really want the Goblin Big Boss. Or the, yeah. Then I have to choose, do I want the pump wagons or do I want more trolls for 200? Then good. Now those are weaker to spears though, and Bretonnia has a lot of spears. These nasty skulkers are just, they're really, you only want a couple of them in your army just to flank and things like that, and this is not going to be that great on a siege. Only have 34 melee attack. I mean, the bigger trolls are better trolls. Like, oh, these are aquatic. Okay, so they're actually really good in shallow water. I don't remember exactly what that means, but I know they do better in the water. Yeah, these just have more armor. What's their weapon strength? 120. This is 100. This is 34, 32. That's 66 base. This melee attack and defense combined. This is 70. This is 68 with 30 extra armor and 20 more damage. 7,900 health. Guess they all have the same health. I mean, these are still like pretty legit. They are a lot cheaper too. I do need them to eventually upgrade to get more troll hags. I'm trying to think, the wolf riders are cheap. Now when it says goblin units get the bonuses, I don't think that includes like the snot wagons and wolf riders and stuff like that. I don't think. Let me see. 32 melee. Well, they have chevrons too, so it's hard to say, but 27 melee attack. What's the base? I don't think they get upgraded by the goblins. The goblin upgrades. Their base is 20. And right now they have 32. Actually, they must get upgrades. They only have 2. Okay. So they benefit from all those goblin upgrades. So maybe the wolf riders do too. Mountain Blade's probably pretty cool. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I could check it out at some point. I looked it up. I was like, alright. I don't think we need the Skulkers, Nasty Skulkers yet. They are nice, but they're just kind of like a, you know, just an extra kind of unit. We don't have any anti-large. The Wolf Riders, I mean, do I even, like, the Goblin Chariots aren't that great. The Pump Wagons are way better for that type of thing. Trying to think of just how do I deal with all these horses. Like, these dudes just like straight up all horses. It looks like, at least a lot of them. The spears don't have anti-large. I mean, the trolls are a lot better against infantry, but I mean, maybe it's just a bunch of just goblins and just stick them down. Maybe the Skulkers are good. I mean, I do eventually want to get to something like Black Orcs, or getting some Night Goblins are good for the poison debuff, and the poison arrows are good, so 200 is kind of expensive, but how much are we earning per turn? So we can afford some, but how far is that Trollin one? Pretty far away. Like 20. Oh my gosh, it requires all of this stuff to get there. Jeez. Okay, so that's gonna be a little bit. I didn't realize it required all that. So we're not getting troll upgrade. Were there any, I don't think there were there troll upgrades I can get here? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I can get troll, not leadership, but it's weapon strength and melee attack. Do okay, and it's just melee defense and weapon strength for trolls, so nothing gives them a lot of leadership until that buff. We can use the scrap, but we have to have that technology before we can give them the scrap. This is really good though. Leadership, weapon strength, physical like resistance for night goblins, pump wagons, just normal goblins, pump wagons, night goblins, and squig herds. Okay. I guess we'll just get some skulkers. That'll help us tear up, especially some dwarfs, and then I guess pump wagons. They're just a lot cheaper than the trolls. Their leadership is similar, but we get bonuses. Like, there's just a lot more bonuses for goblins than there are trolls right now. So I think we'll just hold on to this, and then we'll get the troll upgrade. Or we could just put a money building here. I think this is fine. We'll just run it this way. Sorry, it just took a little second to deliberate there. Okay. Oh, we have a non-aggro with Sartosa, I guess. Okay, questions. Yeah, Mountain Blade's cool. Hey, what's up, Brinson? Mountain Blade is cool. I'm just trying to, it's hard for me to just cover too many games, you know? Like, I'd already do Total War. I like Total War. I want to keep doing Total War. League, obviously. Sticking with League. I've thought about doing Magic the Gathering online, like streaming some of that. Maybe. I've come very close. But I also need to eventually finish my dissertation. Yeah, they're straight all horses. I really wish that goblins could get some anti-large. I think there's an upgrade you can get with Grom that eventually gives anti-large, but that is obnoxious. You're not gonna take it? Oh, okay, he did. He just wanted to sack and then occupy. Okay, standard. -5 leadership for 1200 treasury? I don't think so. +5 leadership, but recruitment's more. Yeah. X. I mean, the campaign movement range is good. Also. Okay, so we did not get the replenishment, but might be able to beat them anyways.
I must keep my holy vow.
They don't get to replenish, I don't think. Kelness. Do they really get all this full strength the first turn they occupy? Can't remember if they do or not. It's actually gonna be really hard if they do. I wish I knew how that worked on vanilla. And we could just chill and then go hit them in a little bit. It's probably full health. In SFO, whenever you take something, then stuff is not at full health immediately. But they got their stuff at full health. I like wiped out their unit and it just full healed. If I completely wiped it, then they got it. They got all those units back the next turn, and they got the those knights on the same turn. So I think these are going to be full health. So that's actually going to be pretty difficult to deal with early on. So I guess we either go for Aquitaine again, or and we're gonna be able to get Skulkers next turn, Big Boss, and then Pump Wagons. I guess maybe we just chill and just raid this turn or something.
There Grom goes. Ransack the gits.
Okay, so I think we have to just step back and chill for a turn. Alright, Goblin units. I mean, that affects Pump Wagons too. I guess Go Fasta. Oh, that right there. I forgot about that. That's the main reason we were coming over there. Okay. Alright. We'll run it that way. We still have the food going on. Gabo. Oh, that's how many dishes you have, I think? Cooked 4 recipes. +1 for big bosses. Oh, okay, I see. So the more recipes that you get a bunch of cool stuff. Okay. Okay, so I hate chilling, but I think we gotta chill and just get a couple more elite units here. Or like elite tier 2 units. You start at level 1 with this one too. On the Vortex, I think you start tier 2, so. What is it, Sadie? Okay. So he wants to come get it. Nice. We could just auto this and we would probably win, but I think we can just fight it. So it's just a ton of horses. All right, let's just fight it. Nice, perfect. I may not even have to wait then. We can just run over there and take them down. So we're gonna want to like box in or just like not let them get to the archers is the big deal. And use our archers to shoot down their archers. This is actually pretty nice, unbreakable. Okay, we do have this conjuration thing too. Goblins have silver shields though, which actually makes them pretty resilient against missile fire, which is nice. I don't remember. This guy gives out like some buffs, I think, some leadership to everybody. So it's pretty handy. Where'd the Lord? Is the Lord already dead? Oh no, there he is. God, this charge cycling is obnoxious. Oh, Jesus. Alright, make her unbreakable. And Cassian is putting in some work. Try to kill as many as we can. And so they're all gonna get like decent replenishment probably. And we have quite a bit of replenishment too, but like they all get to run. Basically, which is kind of annoying. Trolls put in a little bit of work. She's replenishing a little bit. He's gonna get away. I think she was saying she had earwigs. Those stone trolls do some damage. Those are probably, if you're gonna go like mass trolls, those are probably the best ones. Just sprinkle in a couple of river trolls for the debuff. They have higher armor and they also have more, like some extra magic resist, which is pretty nice. Hey, what's up, Visigoth? Yeah, this is, it's a special stream. So the league stream's still gonna be at night. I was just trying it out during the day. I think the viewership thing is broken too. How many? Let me see here. What do we? Okay, yeah, it says we're at 24 concurrent on mine, but I see that we did top out around 80, and we're currently at 56, so it was not too bad for a first showing, as long as it doesn't affect, as long as it doesn't affect the league stream numbers, it's fine. Most of the time, you take the money, unless it's just like a really low amount. Yeah, this is just basically bonus content. 5 leadership. I think risking the wrath is actually kind of bad. I feel like there's another like debuff that comes at you sometimes. I don't remember exactly what it is, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and favor the omens. I don't care. I mean, the leadership is nice, but I wouldn't want to spend the money on it normally, but I think it can cause some problems if you risk the wrath outside of just not getting the leadership buff. And there's something here that gives like bonus versus large. Thought. That's extremely good. Yeah, that right there. Okay, so that's what we want for sure. We don't get that until next turn. So a couple more fights. That's going to help out a ton against Bretonnia. It's a Bellower, Tunnel Boss. I think just Dagobos. Big upgrade, right? Yeah, 5%, 6%. Yeah, 4 extra melee attack, 2 extra melee defense. Good. Oh, I should actually, let me look and see if this affects the pump wagons. Okay, so we're sitting at 33 melee attack. 33 melee attack. Okay, so it doesn't affect him. I know they have their own tree. I just wasn't sure because they are like goblins, but they have this chariot and pump wagon things. But sometimes some stuff can get double buffed. I know like the Lothar and Sea Guard, I think there are 2 different trees that can buff them. They just get like a billion different buffs. Okay, let me chat right there. Okay. And then the hag. Go with upgraded soul blight. The replenishment would be pretty good too, but
Grom will peel those metal bits off. Grom the fat.
so I do want to get some of these upgraded units, but we might as well go ahead and kill this guy while we're at it.
They're dead meat.
Might lose a couple of goblins here if we auto this, but I don't want to manually fight it. Okay, nice.
Swap them for something useful. Put these skits in the ground.
Leadership for 5 turns for 330 gold is not bad.
Yum,
We already have some, but we're about to siege in. There's going to be 5 turns, so if we go over there and recruit 1 turn, we can get a big boss. We're not going to be able to... Yeah, we can still open gates, I think, off of a level 1 big boss. Go over there, open gates.
their boss better cough up.
I think we can get over there within 5 turns, and the leadership will be pretty nice.
These skits are a waste of space.
So if we time that with the more sleeve thing within 5 turns, then we'll get +9 leadership. Yeah, they're at 70 leadership now. That's what I'm talking about. That's without his aura. When he's there with his aura, I think that's +10. +8 to 10, something like that. Okay, so we went down to size for sure. Yes. Now these have 36 melee attack and get +10 versus large.
Mortal Grom. Wah!
Okay, very good. Now, do we step back? We can go ahead and hire a big boss. Do we step back and go for skulkers? Or do we just say whatever and just push forward as fast as possible?
The great.
I'm kind of on the whatever train, I think. And just go forward as fast as possible and try to bum rush Paravon before they get another army. Pump wagons aren't going to be good on the siege anyways. And let's see, if I... how many turns will I have? So we've got... If I go back, that's 1 turn. We can hire 3 skulkers.
Meet loots and glory.
And I'm not sure if we can hit that in 1 turn or not. Probably not. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could hit them on the 5th turn. We'd get more healing. We'd have skulkers. I think that's what we want to do. Okay, so let's step back just minimum distance here.
Fine Grom loot.
Okay, yeah. Go with that, and then... Axe it.
The Goblin King never loses.
3 skulkers. Pretty good sort of flank and cleanup crew there. And then this does not lower the troll time, so it still takes 2 turns to hire trolls. But if you get this, then it's only 1 turn to hire the other trolls. 110 grow. Okay, so we can upgrade this in a couple of turns too. But anyways, I think for this push, we just want this. So we hire these 3. We don't have any ROR. These regiments of renown. That's all good. The techs, we're working. Egg them on. Okay, that's going to be good. That's also, in 4 turns, we're going to have that tech completed too, which is going to be pretty big. So maybe waiting until we get this, and we have 1 turn left on the huge leadership buffs, and then that's when we hit them. And we want to get a big boss, big bully, Biggins and Black Orcs. Cunning. The ambush success chance is actually legit. We might do some more ambushes. Character leadership aura +4 is good, but the problem is that's local armies too, so he doesn't even have to be in your army to get that, which is nice. Because a lot of times these guys are not going to be in my army for sieges because they're going to be damaging the walls and they can't be in my army when they damage the walls. So I think that's pretty good. We're gonna go with that. Alright, and that should be all good. Huh. Oh, what? We got another party going on here? Jeez, we are popular, huh? They did not like us sacking their town. Okay. See, you don't need to sit there and cheese the AI and multi-sack. They'll come to you. Just let them come to you and fight actual battles and level up. Wow. 4 Knights of the Realm, though? I mean, our trolls, we got a lot of leadership on these trolls. These have anti-large, though. He has anti-large. That's not good for chariots. That's not good for hags. 30 bonus versus large. Now, if I run, I'll probably still get the replenishment, but I won't get to hire the units. But if I'm replenished, I might be able to beat him. Now, we do have anti-large on all of our goblins, though. These goblins might fare pretty well. Trying to think. So, pump wagons. We should be able to clean up this garbage, no problem. It's just like, can we beat these Knights of the Realm with their anti-large? I mean, if we put the debuff on them, it lowers their damage by a lot. By 30%. What is its damage and melee attack? I think that gets lowered. And then we can spam. We can summon the idle thing, which should help out a little bit. And he's got regeneration. He still has 100 armor. He doesn't have any magic resist, so we should be able to Spirit Leech him. And just tie him up with the goblins. The goblins are kind of busted up, though. I mean, is there really that... Like, if we just run... Okay, we don't get the Skulkers for 1 turn. We can just wait 1 more turn, hire the Skulkers. We can hire a couple of pump wagons if we need to. I mean, I know I said they're not great on sieges, but... This is a tough one. Usually trolls would tear up Bretonnians, but the problem is those Knights of the Realm with the chevrons are gonna do pretty well into me, I think. I think I'm gonna run. Just to, and then I should get replenishment, and then I should be able to hit him next turn. If I was full health, I would do it, but... It does set us back a little bit, but... Okay. So that did delay us for a little bit. I mean, this is 4 turns, and then this is going to be another, like, 3 turns to get the serious stuff here. The Rock Lobbers are a game changer when you get those. It's really good. Also, these, like, the pump wagons with spiky rollas or The flappas. Are pretty legit. Oh, I keep forgetting to even use this ability. Yeah, those are gonna be pretty legit. The Sunder armor is nice. That's the one that I have in my army currently. Pretty good value. Getting more stone trolls. I'm very interested in that, but anyways, I was hoping you could get wild wyverns, but I think you can only get that with what's his name? Azog, which is kind of unfortunate. Okay, well, I think they're probably too far away for me to get them this turn. If they want to come fight me again, we can do it, but wow, those are only 60 gold upkeep too. That's crazy. Well, that's because I get 50% off on them. And those aren't as good as the spiky Rolo ones, but having a couple of chariots is nice for just running down stuff. So we'll grab those and a couple of skulkers. And we'll still have enough time, I think. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, we could just skip Kelness if we're running short on time. Throw this dude in there and get him some experience. Okay. So you got that. Make sure all my little dudes are equipped. I forgot to even look for that. Line of sight. Okay, crown of command. Yep, yep. Obsidian ammo. Yep. Okay, now I'm pretty sure we can beat him. It was just we were a little low on health. I feel like it was going to be excessively risky to go for that last turn, but okay. Go with that. They all should be all good. We still want this dish. Yeah, the replenishment's just huge. We'll stick with that one for now. Oh yeah, I'll talk about people blaming other people in League for their shortcomings. Of course, it's the standard. Dude, I gotta get some shirts. I gotta get some merch going. Anyone but me, I want it. There's a shirt. Okay, so now they want to come at me. We're full health. They get a couple of units. This doesn't matter. The sorceress is annoying, but I think we can beat him now, probably. We have this guy who doesn't do a lot, but the poison is helpful. And all of our stuff is healed. So I think we can fight this now. We aren't in raiding stance anymore. I guess we weren't last time either. But yeah, let's go ahead and fight it. We're at 38 minutes. We'll fight it. I mean, if they kill us, not the end of the world. We can just hire a lot of these units back. It's not going to be great if we lose it, but we'll fight it. We'll go for spice. That's what we do here, right? We don't sit there and multi-sack towns in the beginning. You know, we don't, like, cheese the AI and run them out of ammo on their archers or other stuff like that. I love, you know, I like the other content creators, some of which do that and play it on lower difficulties and things like that. You know, we go for the hard fights. Tough stuff. You could actually lose the campaign if you screw it up. We almost lost that fight earlier. That would have been real bad. I'm not sure if that was going to be campaign ending, but okay, we'll gamble that. So we got to get the Spirit Leech. It is really stingy with this magic lately. So we gotta watch the goblin. He could definitely die. Yeah, pretty. I mean, you just take Grom out there and just run around in circles and just let like the archers just waste all their ammo on him and stuff like that, or just like artillery. You can do it with artillery too. Sometimes they won't. They'll hold their ammo, I think. Jesus. Well, let's not get too graphic, Duck. There might be some kids watching. A little cussing every now and then is probably not a huge deal, but something like that might. That's kind of funny with the innuendo, but. All right. I think it's fine. And we just want to just see if they'll just run at us. I don't know if they're going to go for that or not, but... I think they should change. Hopefully they do for Warhammer 3. Change the amount of battle experience that you get to how many units you actually kill in the battle, not the victory type. Because right now it's just based on whether it's a decisive victory or not. Okay, we're gonna use the trolls more as utility here. We want these spears to be our front line. Maybe, I mean, I could have gone for like the incendiary rounds here. They are flanking a little bit over here, so we gotta watch out for that. Now these archers are really not gonna affect them very much, but... These guys are just determined to get a flank in here. Oh, a little bait and switch, huh? What, how did those end up way over there? I don't know what's going on there. Oh god, that wind magic. Get it off me. Oh, my spiky rollers are in trouble. Let's see if we can run. We kill him? He's either dead or running somewhere. Is he dead? Is that... Maybe. Can't tell. No, no, no. There he is. Where's my my punk wagons? May have died there. They got caught out. I lost track of them. I don't know why my archers are just like in these random positions.
Moving fast. Grom the punch. Moving fast. Moving fast. Shot. Shifting it. Stab them. Let's scrap. If you want it. With a troll hang. Right. Faith.
Kill him. What's going on here?
Grom goes. Stickers ready.
Pump wagon's probably dead. Okay, come on, come on. Why aren't you attacking? Go. Oh, I really need to just disable that on everybody. Kill him. I think they're all, yeah, they're all broken. I'm pretty sure here. I don't think I'll be able to run him down. He's just too fast. But we can kill him next turn. Well, they didn't kill that much. The pump wagon might be dead. It may have just run off the map. I'm not sure. So kill her. Okay, we got one of their lords. Where is he? Yeah, he's gonna get away. Any trolls run anybody down? Did they dash? I don't think they dashed. They dashed last turn, but then they regrouped and didn't dash. So we got to kill as many as we can, because I think they're gonna get to run. This is where, I don't know, just having like one pack of wolves or something would be really nice, or like the chariots, but the problem is the wolf building's like a separate building. It's not that great. The spider riders used to be pretty good, but they nerfed them for multiplayer. The thing is, like, greenskins are not like historically thought of as great for the campaign map, but they, back when I played multiplayer, which was a long time ago, they actually were pretty good. This is before a lot of factions were released. This was in Total War Warhammer 1, but it's because they had such cheap units, like very cost-efficient cheap units. Is a corner camp cheese? Yes, of course. I mean, I did that when I very first started the game back in the day, especially against certain like goofy compositions people would do in like multiplayer sometimes. But yeah, 100%. I've done that with like the dwarves before early on, but yeah, definitely. You can only do that if you have like artillery and they don't, then they'll come to you. But otherwise they'll stand there and not run to your corner. So it just depends. But yeah, I think it's cheese. Anything that's not like actively walking up and trying to engage the AI, I consider cheese. Okay, so we lost our pump wagon, which kind of sucks with the spiky rollers, but yeah, I mean, in multiplayer, dude, there's so much cheese in I mean, that's why I stopped doing multiplayer. I think they fixed a decent chunk of it. I think there's a difference between trying to do the ladder, just multiplayer, and like these invitational tournament stuff like Turin does. I think those are a lot more balanced and probably a lot more competitive and fair, but like just the matchmaking system and all that stuff is just so problematic with multiplayer. It's the fact that people can just DC in the middle of the match, or they used to, and not even get a loss. It's just like ridiculous. Um, and you know, just doing stuff like building all gyrocopters with like on a huge map with just like one little battalion of iron breakers, and you just hide the iron breakers in a corner against something like Greenskins that doesn't have very good anti-air. You just walk over and swarm them with all your gyrocopters. Like, just stuff like that is just ridiculous. They're just like cheesing and picking like all giants as Greenskins against undead or something like that.
You have successfully improved your battle capabilities. It is the mark of a most resourceful war boss to not waste good scrap materials from whomever they may have been pilfered.
What did I reach? I don't have the wall yet. I'm at 94. Did I reach a certain level of scrap? I don't know why he was just congratulating me. But anyways, so I do think that like the invitational tournaments are certainly pretty interesting and can be pretty good like multiplayer experience, but the solo queue is probably a little questionable. I mean, maybe they cleaned it up a bit. It was fun until I started getting kind of close to the top of the ladder. I think I got up to like rank 275 or something like that, and then it was just like all cheese and trolls. People with like 90% win rates and stuff like that. Like, that doesn't happen on a fair ladder. You know, people might be thinking with League, but that's usually just like Smurfs that are like smurfing way down. Okay, do I do evasion? I think Purple Sun is good, but like, is it what I want to be doing on a siege? I think it probably is. We can try it out at least. If it sucks, I mean, do something else. Yeah, fine. Evasion's not great. Although it's actually okay on the Hag, because she really fights. A lot of mages don't really like use evasion that well. Who's better, Eltharion or Emmerich? I haven't actually looked him up, to be honest with you, yet. I probably will do a high elf at some point. Maybe if someone donates for that. That'd be nice, but I probably will do a high elf at some point. But I think the consensus is that Emmerich looks like a more fun campaign, but I don't know for sure. Like Dragon Hunter or something. I haven't really looked at it that closely. Okay, so we got one Snotwagon, but it's not as good as the one that we previously had, but that is just miss micro, and you pay the cost for that on Legendary. You mess something up, it's dead. That's it. There are no takesy backsies. I might just do the leadership again. It does stack, like, it just extends the turns. You never get more than 4, but extending the turns this early in the game is probably good. I mean, it's good for the trolls, but they're starting to get pretty high ranks.
Swap them for something useful.
300. I guess we'll do it just a little bit more. I mean, later on it's not going to matter, but early game I think it's nice. Better River Troll Hag. Okay. Bonus money. Kill 1,000 enemies in battle. Okay, we can do that. Did I ever equip that lucky thing? Didn't I get... Oh yeah, it was the summon the dude in a fight. I don't even... Yeah, I did summon him last fight. Okay. Tunnel Boss, Bellower. Nothing else super special here. And I think we go Root Marcher and then start getting the blue tree. This stuff is not as appealing yet. The orcs later on will be good, but actually the troll stuff might be good. Weapon strength on the trolls, because I do want to get some more trolls at tier 3. This is decent, and some of our guys are gonna be higher level probably. I do want to get to Lightning Strike at some point. Lightning Strike's not as important if you have a wall going, but like Mob Boss and Feared and Renowned is very good, or Renowned and Feared for the upkeep reduction, but our stuff's pretty cheap right now. Maybe we do just go with trolls. That will help our Rogue Idol. I think if we summon it, it'll give it the bonus too. we'll go with that. Okay, so we'll try out this Purple Sun. Magical Reserves is pretty legit too, but we'll try out Purple Sun. Fate of Buna, that can actually be pretty good against... Wow, it's super expensive. That's one of the strongest single target. If they're like a small size unit, like cavalry, basically, that's perfect for taking out like high tier cav. Maybe I go for this, because this will actually help out a lot with the Grail Knights. I believe they've nerfed it. This used to be like one of the most OP things in the game in multiplayer, Fate of Buna. But maybe I do get that to help out with the Grail Guardians we're gonna go up against. Okay, and with this, I'll probably just go for Specialist to help out with the wall cracking. This is just additional breaches. We're already gonna have 2 breaches if we do succeed, but this brings the cost down so you can spam it a lot more. That helps you power level up your lord a bit more. Good for like assassinating heroes that are following you around and stuff too. We'll go Specialist because he's not going to be in our armies fighting that often. Sometimes, but
The immortal Grom.
Okay, so while Paravon is weak, we need to move. We can hit Kelness next turn. We can raid it, or we can just try to dash, just go straight for Paravon. How long on that 3 turns? So if we dash, it's 1, 2, 3. We might just have to skip that. 1, 2. We can raid twice and just skip Kelness, I think. Get there on time. We want to time it with this tech too in 2 turns. Okay, I don't think we need to dash. Oh, you can actually change after you've already moved the whole time. That's kind of interesting. In SFO, you have to decide before you move a lot whether you want to raid or not. We're getting pretty close to getting a wall too. Okay. My C4 cow, still waiting on that. Alright. Did we get some food or some recipes or something? No, we got the dragon thing. We got another recipe or not? I think we have to... Are there things that require 3? Yeah, this one requires 3. I think. What's the point in having more than one thing in a cauldron then? You can just cook 2 meals at once? Or I guess it... I don't know. This one has... Okay, these have 3. Okay, so some of these big ones do have 3. I don't know what the point having a 4th one is unless it's like the mega food that I don't know about. Okay. Alright, so we're about at an hour here. United against us. Okay, so Etain. Who's that? Bretonnia trying to creep, or you get the extra ingredient bonuses. Okay, thanks. So it's not the actual meal. I guess. What if you put 3 ingredients in there and it could make 2 different dishes or effects at once? Okay. Okay.
We have met before.
Do I just kill her? I mean, that's just free money. Now, I'm gonna have to fight her at some point anyways. So, how many? Okay, so this is covered, but this, if I want the 5, I have to do it in 2 turns. Gonna go Specialist again. It also gives you a higher percentage, 6% on crack walls. This does not increase your percentage, it's just how many more walls are cracked, which is good. I don't know. I mean, maybe Maybe I do go one more cracked wall. I mean, 3 is nice. Having 3 cracks is nice. We'll go with that. Okay, but this is about an hour on the video, so I'm going to end this other standalone video. We'll continue the stream probably. I'm just going to spend like just maybe a couple minutes just check in with my wife here and just see what the plan is. But I'll probably be able to do one more episode. I want to take a break, grab a drink, maybe grab some more coffee. Okay, but that's going to be it for this episode. So like I said, the stream's going to continue, so thank you very much. We could also get a wall potentially. After we killed like this army, maybe. We won't have many units when we go for the siege, but we will get a trophy, which could be good. But anyways, we'll be back. So stay tuned for next episode. Be sure to like and subscribe if you do enjoy the content. Check back on the channel. We have tons of other content on the channel. The stream is still going to continue, as I said before. But if we can get a decent turnout, if it's not really impacting the algorithm too much for the league streams, maybe we can do this, you know, once or twice a week on a Saturday or Sunday afternoon, while I record some episodes for the week, since I'm recording them anyways. But anyways, let me know what you think in the description. If you'd like to sponsor a campaign yourself, either a high elf campaign or just any other faction, you know, out there that you want to see a campaign for, there are many interesting campaigns out there. I was thinking of doing a Skarsnik campaign too, which could be fun, but this guy does focus on goblins a lot too, which is pretty cool. But anyways, just email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com if you're interested in that. But otherwise, thanks, have a good day, and I'll see you next time.